Junkin' Fool over here in Corville. Well, still cleaning up. I've been watching Bert's video from Scrap Farm, and he inspired me to get my little Toyota going. Well, I started it, and this thing had a snowmobile battery in it, so I had to add to the length of the battery terminals. They must not take a very big battery, because this is a small battery and it barely fits in there. But I had a couple cables around because I'm a pack rat, so I was able to bolt it there. Might have to put some tape on that one, since it's a hot wire. So this truck, it was shifting good. Actually, I was getting ready to do some work to it. It set out back, and I went to start it up, and I didn't have no clutch. Well, the clutch felt fine. Actually, it felt like new. But it would not, you could push it in. It felt like it was working, but it wasn't working. So in the past, I've had issues with stuff like that. And usually if you slam the clutch out, maybe the throw-up bearing would be stuck. But then I got to thinking, I could start it in gear and drive it, but I couldn't stop. I had to start it, and I couldn't shift it once I got it moving, but the clutch felt fine. So I think what actually happened was the clutch had actually must have rusted up on the flywheel over a couple months, because I was driving it not long ago, getting ready to do some work to this thing. So I beat the heck of it. I went out back and was getting on it around there, and the clutch still didn't work, and was revving it and trying to shift it, and anyway, I was getting right on it, and I bent the frame, is what I was going to fix. So I got it jacked up, trying to straighten it out. I got a pattern made. I got to go get some steel at 2 over there. So this, if this clutch wouldn't have fit, this would have been perfectly straight. So I got to figure out if I can get it close to original as I can. It needed fixed, but it wasn't. I was doing burnouts and stuff with it, but I got the clutch to break loose. It's working like brand new now. Goes through all the gears. So got a 5-speed in it, little 4-cylinder. There's the one plate I made for here. I'm going to pull the gas tank off on this one before I get too carried away. I got a grinder in there. I'm going to knock all these burrs off on here. I showed this before, but that piece is going to go over there. And grind it all down, weld it, bolt it probably. I like to bolt stuff too. This one here, I'm going to grind it down. I got a couple temporary bolts in there. I'm going to bolt this in, put a clamp, draw that in there. I made a patch for back here. I got to figure out where it went to. And I see the carrier bearing needs to be replaced. But that's the worst one right now. I got to fix that one. I can't even jack the back of it up, because it tries to just bend that whole frame right up. I took the sledge to it, and of course my ground ain't level. This is a good running truck. That needs oil, it sounds like. Five-speed. Yeah, it needs some exhaust work. I got the bed to it, the box to it. I could have swore I had that other piece in here. The ashtray. I guess we already put the pattern in for that patch. Gonna make up. I got the torches at the other place over there. Just to make sure I got the metal, I'm gonna take a piece over there that I got here that's nice and heavy duty. So yeah, we've been cleaning up around here. The next thing that I'm gonna do is move this shipping container here. Well, I got a guy that's gonna move it. I just gotta move everything around it, give him plenty of room to get it in and out of here. So I got my propane tank set. Got it filled with propane, so good for most of the winter. This is all going to be burnt down. I'm going to get my garden hose drug over here and probably waiting for it's going to rain. I'm going to move this plastic scrap, get all this gone. Most of it should be gone next week. What a mess. Got the garbage here. Light iron. There's a transformer in there. Sewing machine. I think them sewing machines are cast aluminum. Maybe cast iron. A little bit of short iron there. More tin. Be going through this tomorrow, getting them all ready for Monday. This I think will be the piece I'll throw in here. It's heavy. I'll throw that in with the skid steer and use if I need that. If I don't have a chunk over there, these rear ends are all going to go to the scrap yard. I'm getting this thing cleaned off. Had the computers and what have you on there. I'm getting ready to set my gate I was making up. I'm going to put that on here. I got to run some 2x4s or something past there because I think it's wider than this trailer frame. In fact, I'm sure it is. I'll get that on there and get it all bound down after I get all this stuff cleaned off of here. I was on the fence if I was going to take the gate over there, and I just decided I got it, and I made it up for this entrance right here, but take it to the other place. We got the rollers and everything. Yeah, so there's my patch I'm going to make for that one spot. I put top on here. Once I get this welded and bolted, I'll probably start out by bolting everything. Drill like 4 holes on where it's split apart, 4 on this side, 4 on this side, and bolt it with a grade 8, and then I'll get in here, and if anything's left over, I'll grind it off so it fits the original frame. And I'm probably going to pull this back off and weld some sides to go under the frame, make a pattern for that. I tend to go quite a ways past where the rust issue was. I've had pretty good luck doing that stuff, but always something. But that little truck, I think they said that gets 25 miles a gallon, so that'd be kind of nice. Gas jumped up here like 30 cents a gallon. This is going to be fun going through all this. A lot of it will just go as tin. But there's a lot of it. There's still quite a bit of aluminum and what have you in there. This is all kind of aluminum, breakage, stainless. This here goes 2-foot. See, though, that's got aluminum tag on there. You can't put aluminum with 2-foot iron. So take a pair of pliers and pull that off. Could just throw it in a tin, but it's at least $30 more a ton, I believe. Yeah, I was over here cleaning a lot of this mess up today. Got most of the stuff moved away from the shipping container. We're going to move all this. See what we need. We do got another section over there. I'm putting some stuff for. We might try to keep selling a little bit of it just get rid of most of it and then go from there. Now, I think the same guy moving the shipping container, I think I can get him to move my baler. And probably this. I can move that power unit there. But that's a little heavy. And I could probably, maybe see if he can set him on my trailer when he picks up the shipping container. I think he's bringing a big lift with him. If he puts these on my trailer, I'll empty this out first. The metal in there. I can chain it on my trailer and take it over there. And then have him set it up where I want it. And I think I can load that with my skid steer. But that press is pretty heavy. Anyway, I just got done watching Bert's video. That I think it's a Nissan he's working on there, doing the frame on it. And I was looking at this one thinking, this is pretty rough. It's got a couple other bad spots. Nothing real terrible. I found some gold. Hey, thanks for stopping by Porterville 1. Hope you're having a good day. Enjoy your weekend. I'm going to go ahead and finish my coffee. Just thought I'd do a quick little video. Get this going. I'm actually going to, I think I'm going to drive around for a little bit before I put the box on, make sure the gas gauge and everything's working. I put gas in it, and it seems to have quite a bit in it. I don't know how accurate it is, but anyway, thanks for stopping by. Goodbye now.